HR got paid more than everyone else, so I got half of them fired. I used to work for a company that had a bunch of different departments, and one of them was the HR department. I was in charge of making sure everyone got paid the right amount, and I noticed that the HR department was getting paid way more than they should have been. They were getting paid more than the engineers, the salespeople, and even the managers. I thought this was really unfair, so I brought it up to my boss. My boss told me that the HR department was getting paid more because they had to deal with a lot of difficult situations, like firing people and dealing with harassment claims. I thought this was a weak excuse, but I didn't say anything. A few months later, the company decided to do a round of layoffs. They laid off a bunch of people from the engineering and sales departments, but they didn't lay off anyone from the HR department. I thought this was really unfair, so I brought it up to my boss again. My boss told me that the HR department was essential to the company and that they couldn't afford to lay anyone off. I thought this was ridiculous, so I decided to do something about it. I started documenting all of the times that the HR department was slacking off or not doing their jobs properly. After a few months, I had enough evidence to prove that the HR department was overpaid and underworked. I brought this evidence to the CEO of the company, and he was shocked. He immediately laid off half of the HR department and gave their salaries to the engineers and salespeople.